Hey, this is Russ with CatchSunlight.com greenhouses. I'm here on a job. We're actually scraping off the old polycarbonate. They had some really vintage yellow two-layer polycarbonate on this commercial structure. And the owner of this building requested Catch Sunlight come in, take off that old polycarbonate, and put on a new premium four-layer polycarbonate. But what I want to show you as we've got into this project, as we've prepped the surfaces to receive the polycarbonate and started installing, I want to show you the difference between one of the standard polycarbonate glazed greenhouses Catch Sunlight produces and the structure associated with a much more expensive, more established greenhouse. You can readily see very quickly by contrasting Catch Sunlight greenhouses with the more ubiquitous Conleys or Prospian or Nexus greenhouses at just what a great quality the Catch Sunlight greenhouses are. For instance, we utilize square extruded tubing rather than cold rolled steel, and let me show you what that means. This particular high tunnel, it utilized purlins and hoops, some good 2.5-inch steel hoops. The purlins that we installed here, and we went ahead and replaced the existing ones because they were kind of weak, but you're on 6-foot centers between the hoops. There's nothing. Now what I want you to see is compare and contrast. Take a look at this. This is the standard for greenhouses. It's cold rolled steel. And it's junky. You can't stand on this. You could not stand on this purlin and be able to install the polycarbonate because it's so weak. The square purlins we use here, that is a 14 gauge that's 0.079 inch thick, 2 millimeter thick square tubing. In other words, it's square. The profile has metal all the way around the side. When you look at this cold rolled steel, it's basically an S shape. It's about 20 gauge, you know, around 0.024, something like that, inch thick. Very flimsy material.
Wow, that's really thin steel.
But that's the standard when you go and work on a greenhouse or when you're looking into buying one. Make sure you investigate what kind of steel they use for the purlins, because this kind of structure is very common in the industry. It's very weak. Okay, by standing on this, just to demonstrate this, I actually bent this thing over. It is so unbelievably weak, these purlins. I do not like this. So when you're looking at your Facebook advertisements, the sponsored ads for greenhouses and stuff like that, make sure you keep in mind that what they're selling you is this kind of junk. It is absolute junk. This is the square tubing. I put this one and that one on. You know, it's really rigid. You could jump on them. But if you try standing on this, you can see there's a dimple over there when I pulled off the original polycarbonate. The cold rolled steel is just so cheap. It's ubiquitous in commercial greenhouses. That's what they commonly use. But just be aware when you're planning out your greenhouse, when you're looking to purchase something, make sure that they have the steel that's going to withstand the strength. Now this has been in place probably 30 years, okay? Not too worried about it, but what I wanted to do was increase the strength of the structure, so that's why I added the 2 extra really strong purlins. Not to mention the fact I can stand up here, not have to worry about it, you know, breaking and falling through. But just keep in mind as you're looking, do you want to go with the, you know, this really strong square extruded tube, or do you want to go with the standard cold rolled steel that you stand on this, it'll bend right, it'll buckle just like that. Real nightmare to work with.